Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do another premiere draft of Guilds of Ravnica. Trying to do one draft of each guild. We'll see how that goes. Last time we were Selesnya, and it went decent enough. So as I mentioned last time, the 5 color pairings are Selesnya, Dimir, Izzet, Golgari, and Boros. So we'll see what we get this time. Maybe we can get some rares we can actually use. That'd be a nice change of pace. So while we're waiting for a draft table to fill, I guess, leave a comment. I've been contemplating like what I want to do with this channel, and now we have to continue those thoughts later. See, I knew if I was going to get into a long-winded speech, the draft table would fill up, so that's why we do that. We get Mausoleum Secret. Search library for a black card with equal, reveal it and put it into your hand. That's not what we want to be doing. Okay, well, we're not doing that. This pack overall seems pretty not great. I could take the Radical Idea. I could take the Unicorn. Maybe go into Boros. That dies into a token. What's this thing? When it dies, Surveil 2. City Watch Sphinx. Maybe try to be a blue deck. Like, nothing in this pack is just very good. I guess I'll take the Unicorn. Let's see, if I had taken the blue card, there's a Dimir, a Dark Blade Agent, which I might still just pick anyways, because everything else in this pack is just not very exciting. There's also a Child of Night, which is pretty nifty. A life-linking threat. There's Demotion that can kind of work in a Boros deck. I could take Demotion. Either that or I'm abandoning the white. Either I have to take Demotion or I have to take Dark Blade Agent. Pick's got to be one of those two. I guess I'll take Demotion. We'll see if this turns into a Boros deck. There's a Plague Crafter, a Hired Poisoner. But here's a Skyline Scout. A fairly nice 2-drop. We have Hammer Dropper. I feel like there's a lot of 2-drops for Boros to pick up. So maybe we take the Hammer Dropper. Yeah, see, there's a Shield Mate. Here's a Blade Instructor. There's like the second or third Child of Night. Here's a late Wee Dragonauts. Well, I don't know if it's really late, but I guess with all these Boros picks. So we have the Giant. Or we have another 2-drop or another 2-drop. I'm going to take the Giant. Let's be Boros this time. We got 5 Boros cards already. Let's see, who else is in here? Go, go, go. Proper Lobster 60. Yami Karibu. And Turkey Finger. Okay. Cosmotronic Wave. 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. Opponents. Yeah, this is like the thing from... an Assassin's Trophy here, too. This is like the thing from Phyrexia All Will Be One. I kind of want to pick up one of these in a Boros deck. The other options are a Boar and a Collar the Culprit. I think we can find Collar the Culprit later. And now we need either Fresh-Faced Recruit or the Shield Maid. I'm going to go with the Recruit for first strike. Yep, I think we're just locking in with Boros here. And there's a Crippling Chill, Burglar Rat. Second wave? I don't know if we're going to play a second wave. I'll put it to the sideboard for now. And the initial pack is back. We got a Guildgate. So that's pretty nice. I don't think there's anything else from that pack we could have wanted. I mean, I could have taken the rare for collecting purposes, but I don't care as much about that unless it comes to Mythics. And this is an older set. It's not like I'm going to do anything with the rare. Let's just see. Well, Child of Night probably shouldn't be here. Oh wait, we have a card. Maximize Velocity. I don't know if this would be good for us or not, but we can take it. It's the only card in our colors. Intrusive Pack Beast. That can help get damage through. I don't think we want that, but I don't know if we want another Pack Beast. Cool, we got a 2-drop. Yeah, pretty much any of the 2-drops can be fine. Maybe we can turn into another Selesnya Splash, but not likely. Narcomoeba. Not what we want to be doing. Oh, man. Night Veil Predator, one of the better Dimir cards. One of the better uncommons, too. I guess we just take the 2-drop from this pack. See, I told you guys we could get 2-drops later. Artful Takedown. Alright. A lot of good pieces in that pack that were not for us. Same thing here. Oh, well, I guess I can take Heart. A nice little combat trick. There's Dead Weight as well. And with all the Child of Nights we saw in pack 1, I think we could have had a pretty good black deck going on. But I kind of just took the Unicorn and stuck with it. Well, we have another Hammer Dropper, which I guess is going to be the pick. I'd like some Healer's Hawks. What's this do? Sack it, another thing gains haste. I don't think we want that as a 1-drop. I'll just take the rare so I don't feel as bad about not getting rares. Fresh-Faced Recruit. Another nice 2-drop pickup. More tools for Dimir decks. Alright, once again, only one card for us. And tools for Golgari decks, I guess. What are these tools? +1/+1 for each creature you have. Crushing Canopy. I guess not phenomenal tools. There's Rosemane Centaur. I don't think we're going to splash a 4/4 with Vigilance. I don't know if we're going to play the Sergeant or not. Okay, here we go. We have a lot of 4-drops as it is, or we have Maniacal Rage. Or Guildgate number 2. Maniacal Rage is playable. I'm going to take the Guildgate number 2. We're going to play the Sergeant, I think. Good for battle. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Or we have Barging Sergeant, Hasty Mentor Guy, or another fresh. We'll take another fresh-faced recruit. I still need more 2-drops anyways. 3 mana 3/2 is not super impressive, but it is playable. We're lacking in 3-drops. None of this stuff's going to be played. Yeah, we're getting back to the packs that just didn't have anything. I don't think there's a world I'm playing 3 of those. Here's another 2-drop. We're fine on 2-drops. We could use some Sky Knight Legionnaires. We could use some nice rares. Rares that aren't named Narcomoeba. Well, we have a Healer's Hawk. That is like the best common in the set. So we'll take that. It's great to mentor up. We don't have any of the 2-mana mentor cards, though, either. Sacred Foundry, which is cool. But there's another Blade Mentor here. I think I got to take that. Plus, I'm pretty sure I have a full... I don't have a full set of Sacred Foundry. Alright. I'll take the Sacred Foundry. We did it. We found a rare. Legion Guild Mage. 3 damage to each opponent or tap target creature. That's a good one. We have so many 2-drops, though. I actually feel like I'm going to take the Righteous Blow. It can combo well with the Fresh-Faced Recruit. Oh, here's 2-drops we do want to have. Or a 5-drop. Let's take the... Oh, wait a minute. Wojak Bodyguard, we want this. Yeah, that's the thing we want in our deck. Rock Charger, we want these as well, because this can give stuff flying. Alright, yeah, the cards are flowing in this direction. Maniacal Rage, Collar... I'm going to take a Collar the Culprit now. Instead of Command the Storm? Yeah. Just because I don't want our aggression to get stopped by like a single 4 toughness thing. And that can happen to Boros. "26 cards, we're going to have to cut a few. Ooh, Luminous Bonds. Can definitely use more removal. 3 lockets in this pack. That's kind of sad. And another guild gate. I think we're fine on the guild gates. There's Parhelion Patrol. Problem with them is it can only pump up our... Well, I guess if I mentor it with something else, we have 2 hammer droppers, and then it can start mentoring other things. We have 3 hammer droppers now. How is this so late? Oh, wow, we even got back the blade instructor. Cool. 3rd Cosmotronic Wave, sure. Yeah, pack 3 was great for us. I don't think... I don't know that I want the haunted witness. Because we already have a lot of playables. The real problem with our deck is we have a lot of top end. Yeah, I think we got to cut one of these 4 drops, and I think it's going to be our first pick, the unicorn, or it's going to be one of the hammer droppers. This thing attacks as a 3/3. That can be relevant, and I think we can cut the generic 3/2 because we have the mentor thing, we have the rock charger, we have those, we have... Oh, I did not get the ornery goblin because we picked up the bodyguard. That's right. Healer's Hawk, Demotion. I could almost play this as a 16 land deck. I'm half tempted to do that. We cut the sergeant, we cut the giant. And cut a land. Either that or I cut... I think I'm cutting this either way. That can just kill so many annoying things before they get out of control. You can kill chump blockers. Let's keep that. We might want to keep 17 lands. How many creatures do we have? 19. That is a lot. I guess I could cut a hammer dropper too. Because we have a lot of 4 drops. I could still just cut a land. I could see that. Yeah, and I think I'll cut a red source. We still have 8 red and 11 white. Yeah, I like this. So we'll do that. Alright, let's get into the games and try this deck out. We just need our first opponent to show up. If we can find an opponent. A lot of times what happens is if it takes more than a minute in Arena to find someone, then the match might just end in a draw. It looks like we're getting there just under the wire. Against Sednia. Yep, we'll keep this. $16 lands and we're starting with 4 of them, so I think we're fine. Ooh, that's a neat pet. I can't see what it does because Arena is still bugged. You are late. Oh, we're up against another Boros, so let's play our fresh-faced recruit. We're up against a Boros deck that's not doing anything on turn 2? Ooh, that's bad. Unless you have the rare that's going to deal 3 damage to everything. I'm not going to play around it. Because that's a very narrow card to play around, and it's a rare. Maybe I should start to play around it. Because something's very fishy here. I'm not going to put out more creatures into an empty board when there is a Boros card that can just wipe the board. I don't need to do that yet. Okay. This is a 2-turn clock. Going down to 6. Could still have the board wipe, but we're gonna not play around that now. Okay. That was bad. Hey, look, I can do that too, but I'm going to do that next turn. Just don't kill my only creature, or make it unable to attack or block. Just tap all your lands and play some creatures. Like a Boros deck should be doing. All you need is creatures to block with. Also, there's... Hey, you. I clicked you. You do the thing. Oh, don't play that creature. Because that's... I can't win now. Opponent getting a 3-for-1 on that Cosmotronic Blast. Yeah. That wasn't good for us. But yeah, this is just one of the old... Oh, that does something. Okay. And then there's just textures. Oh, and that thing mentors up. I'm dead next turn. If I don't draw anything. I've drawn so many lands. I've drawn 8 lands this game. 3 more than our opponent has presented. Well, there's a non-land. Problem is, I just don't think it matters. Because I have to block the elephant, take 4, go to 1. That the True Fire Captain is such a strong card too. Oh, they had the... I can't win after that. I'm just not even gonna try. They had the board wipe. That was the board wipe. Alright, let's go again and try not to flood out this time. And we're up against Senile, something. Opponent goes first. That's a kill gate, but I have a Healer's Hawk. Red black. Okay. I'm intrigued, but it's just going to be monocolor cards. This could be like a dead weight, though. Or it could be that. Well, it's certainly playing like a Rakdos deck. Oh, okay, there's the dead weight. There's a burglar rat. Well, this locksmith is just not very good here. doesn't really stop either of those. What is it with me and limited decks where I get these Boros decks, no matter how good or not as good they might be compared to other Boros decks, it doesn't seem to matter which set I'm drafting, I cannot seem to do well with Boros. Like, look at this. There's just nothing I can do. I'm taking another 4 here. I'm losing to Torch Courier and Maniacal Rage. I guess I should have played the Guild Gate. But my 5-drop is only going to trade with the 3/3. We never saw any Sky Knight Legionnaires. Takes the demotion, okay. Well, the rat can't block this turn now. Of course, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to lose to a 3/3 that came out on turn 2. Yep, and there's the 5-drop. I guess I'll trade with the rat and the card in their hand so they can no longer direct current. If they want to attack with the rat and do that. Oh, no, they don't want to do that. Oh, it gives it menace. Oh, what's worse is I'm just dead anyways. You just attack all out and direct current kills me. Yep. I just cannot win with Boros. I don't know why. Let's take a look at the deck again. I mean, everything looks like we should be fine. Not much else I would change. Alright, we're 0-2 to start things off. Abby. I mean, this happened with me in, happened with me a lot in Wilds of Eldraine, too, where Boros was, like, one of the best decks, and I could just never win with it. Like, look at this. This looks fine. It looks fine. Right, Abby? It's all fine. What do I want first? Maybe the rock charger. Maybe I could have gone Blade Instructor. Well, that's not good. Thief of Sanity, we can't let that get in, because we'll have a bad time. So Thief of Sanity, here's what it does if you don't know what it does. Basically, if it hits us with combat damage, our opponent gets to play our deck. Fortunately, our opponent doesn't really have blockers next turn. Ooh, Take Heart. I'm actually going to play the Pack Beast here. How much doesn't our opponent have blockers? Well, let's just do this. For 6. Next turn, if our opponent doesn't kill anything, we can actually win a game. Oh, you have the -3 trick? Don't do that. This turn you just need to tap all your lands, play some more creatures. Yeah, look at that. Play... Crap. Well... This has still got to be the play. I do want the Mentor trigger to happen. Price of Fame. Well, that's going to kill that no matter what. Alright. So 3, 6, 7, 8... I do have 10 damage, but do you have another Dazzling Lights? Okay. So taking 5, though. That's Demi. Oh, splashing red. Interesting. Okay. You still have to pay mana, though. You may cast that card as long as it remains... Yeah, in any type of mana. Okay, so whatever it is was not one of those. It was a flyer. How convenient for our opponent. Because if it wasn't a flyer, we would be winning this right now. I could make this fly, and then opponent has to make not such a great block. I could attack with everything. I think the right call is just attack with everything. And we make this fly. Because if that goes unblocked, we finally win a game. Actually, whatever flyer goes unblocked, we win the game. There we go. We finally got there. I forgot the mentor trigger there. Because mentor wasn't mattering in my calculations. Claws Nomi is our next silver tier opponent. We have a great hand that's lacking Healer's Hawk, but otherwise still good. Alright. What you got? Another Boros mirror. Okay. We'll go with our fresh-faced recruit. How fresh is his face? Yeah, pretty fresh. Go for the more power here. That can't attack or block alone. I think I'll just play the Rock Charger. So now we've got this little combo with the Rock Charger and Blade Instructor going. So now the mentor creature can get flying and avoid things like that. Oh hey, I got my own hammer dropper. We're the aggressor here. This thing can fly. It still has some work to do. My guy has first strike. So that was a mistake. He needed to... Opponent needed to double block there. If opponent attacks me, that's just... Okay. Yeah, because now I have a 5/2 mentor that can fly, and... That wasn't a... But we were on the play there, too. We were on the play, we had 2 drops, we were much more aggressive than our opponent was. Alright, next opponent is Casey Jones 325. Alright, Casey. Oh, hey, I got my 1-drop, 2-drop, could be 3-drop mentor creature. Finally seeing this thing. We're gonna keep. All we need is a land to really go off here. So you guys know what that means. Oh, hey, it means we're gonna get it. Locksmith. He's just punching that door in the face. He knows how to solve problems. 3 blue. Okay. So, looking for a black land, I see. Alright, well, let's try this again. Chemister's Insight. Ooh. This could get bad soon, depending on... There's the black land. We're in trouble. And there's a 4/5. Oh! There's a 4/5 that can't do anything. We'll pump that. Now, if we draw an untapped land, we might just win next turn. Whoa! Casey, that is bold. Okay. We just win this turn. Well, at least our Boros deck is having a little bit of a comeback. Three and 2. You always want to get to at least 3 wins because that's where you get 1,000 gems back. And that's where you don't feel as bad when you get your third loss. The Fallen. Bronze ranked opponent. What do we got here? Absolutely no aggression. Well, that is not how you win with Boros. So we're going to have to mulligan this hand. That's better. Get rid of the pack beast, I guess. It's one of those things where if you knew what was on top... If I knew what was on top, I would have kept the pack beast and gotten rid of something else. 2/1 with Death Touch, huh? Okay. Or 1/1 with Death Touch. That's not what you want to do, opponent. I have First Strike. It beats Death Touch. We have our Locksmith ready to punch stuff in the face. I can't attack into a 2/3. I mean, I can, but it's not the wisest thing to do. Ocean Rain. Drawing extra cards. And it's surveilled, so... And a Centipede. do this. Of course, that now makes that bigger. Okay. Dispersal. Oh, I have to discard a card. Okay. That's rude. Pilfering Imp. Well, I better get the flyer back out here while I still have it. The mentor thing on the ground isn't going to do much. Okay. For the third turn in a row, let's play the Parhelion Patrol. Crawl Swarm. What does this do? Discard a creature card to return it from your graveyard to your hand. Man, I really need the 6th land to get this going. I can wipe out those flyers. I would have happy times. We don't get to have happy times. Do I want to attack with the flyer? I mean, that 4/1 is kind of big. I'm not going to get enough to stop it from doing anything, I guess. Trade 4-drop for 5-drop. It's really slow to recur that thing. We just need a way to stop that 3/4. Actually, our giant solves that problem too, because it'll be a 3/4 with 1 damage on it, or a 3/3, and then these things will all have 3 power. I just gotta hope he doesn't use that Pilfering Imp right now. Don't do it. You got better things to do, don't ya? You can tell I don't have an answer to your board state. So just do... I'm not sure what he's going to do. He's going to play another Centipede. I don't like those Centipedes. If I could trade that for the Locksmith, I would. You didn't attack me for the... You didn't attack me. Okay, so why didn't you attack? That shall remain a mystery. Please don't kill my thing. It likes being alive. Honestly, if we get Cosmotronic Wave, we just win right now. Assuming our opponent doesn't kill any of our stuff. It's hard to tell what a Dimir deck is going to do over there. Your Pilfering Imp is a sorcery speed effect. I'm deciding on something. I guess you could bounce it and then make me discard it. Is that what's going to happen here? Oh no, you're just going to play a Whispering Agent. Okay. And the giant will end up trading for 2 things. Nope, giant's not going to trade for anything. It's just going to die. Okay, there's the removal. Well, we're in trouble now. Now I don't think we can win this game. Surveilled kept both on top. I don't understand why you don't attack with the MP3. 6, 9 damage. I suppose I do need to block some part of this. I'm gonna block here. Guess you get to draw a card. Bag it in for 9 and put you down to 6. Or get in for 6 and you chump block. I'm going to hold the card in hand in case he wants to, I don't know, do something. In case he thinks it's evil. Stop killing all my stuff. I need it. Yeah, he's just drawn too many cards, I think. Between the Notion, that's right, the Notion Rain. Oh, now there's a hired poisoner there. Oh, Luminous Bonds. Oh, wait, if I don't play this now, I just lose. Well, we're going to stop that. Because the Wojak bodyguard can't attack or block alone. Yep. Well, Dimir is one of the stronger decks. For multiple turns, though, well, maybe not multiple turns. I guess if our opponent doesn't kill anything and we draw, and doesn't kill us, included, and we draw a Cosmotronic Blast, we can win. That's why the Blast is in the deck. Okay, so what creature could be returned here? Other stuff just got added. There's not a whole lot that's super interesting. This is another example of just because it's a bronze player does not mean that they have bad decks or they're bad players. Maybe the locket shouldn't be in the deck. But, you know, I can't block it. And this is a case of not getting Cosmotronic Blast. So if I attack with both, they block one. If I attack with one, I just die on the backswing. Either way, we lose. So I guess we got to do this. Do you want to block with the other? No. Yep. Can't win that. Can't win when we draw lands and Dimir gets all those removal spells, but that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, my Boros decks usually don't get over 4 wins anyways. So we got to 3 wins with the Boros deck somehow. We'll take one more look at the deck. Here's the deck. The deck looks fine on paper. You know, you got your Healer's Hawk, you got your Combat Trick, you got your cheap removal stuff that we never really did anything with. We had plenty of 2-drops. We had, you know, just a fine curve. Luminous Bond is good. Rock Charger was good with the Blade Instructors. Wojak Bodyguard was good. Yeah, our 3-drops were pretty stacked. Never even saw the Unicorn, so there's that. Cosmotronic Wave, Hammer Dropper, Pack Beast. Pack Beast was okay. We only saw Hammer Dropper like once. The Wave was pretty... well, it performs very similarly to how it does in Phyrexia All Will Be One. And our rare was, you know, Sacred Foundry. But, not super bad, I guess. We'll claim our prize. Oh, I thought that said 1400 for a moment. And I'm like, why would it say 1400? When we only got 3 wins, yeah. Alright. Well, I guess for now, I'll take my leave.